This is Swarmz, Mr. Lyca, and you're locked into Media Spotlight UK. Bow.
Swarmz, wagwan, my G.
What you saying? Nah, man. What you saying?
I'm good, man. So, how you feeling this morning, man? I looked at you when I came in. You absolute shattered, bro.
Nah, it's just a bit tired, obviously.
Yeah.
Late nights in the studio and that, but nah, I'm alright.
Putting in work.
Yeah, I'm putting in work.
You know what I'm saying? Now, 21 years of age. Now, I figured out that you are Bayesian and Jamaican roots.
Yeah.
Now, I know I'm Caribbean myself, but to have a mixture of Bayesian and Jamaican, it must be fire in the household, bro.
Yeah, no, man, it's fire. It's fire.
Yeah. So, what's it like in the family household? Is it loud? Is it parties all the time? What is it? What's the vibe?
It's a good vibe. Obviously, it's a lot of music, dancehall, reggae.
Yeah.
I grew up in a kind of a musical environment, so
Yeah.
it is kind of lively. Like, my house is kind of active. Everyone's active. Like,
Is it one of them ones when you got the parties? Is it literally like take all the sofas out of the room, take it all upstairs,
one of
bring
them
all
ones,
the speakers in, the big ones, and then just set it off?
Everyone set it off, man. It's exactly that.
Yeah.
A lot of food and that, yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a little
Rice and jerk chicken, all of that.
peas, everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sick, man. Like, I need to come to one of your parties again. It's been a while of that still. Now, I found out that some of your influences are Drake, Bob Marley, and Stormzy.
Yeah.
Now, Bob Marley's an interesting one because we just talked about that. You got that sort of vibe in the house.
Yeah.
Were you exposed to Bob Marley at an early age?
Yeah. Obviously, my dad, he used to like do music. He used to like rap back in the days in Jamaica and that. But obviously, he grew up on Bob Marley and that. So now in the house, even still to this day, he still like bangs out Bob Marley in the house. So obviously, that's been stuck in my head. So because I've been listening to Bob Marley from a young age, he's just stuck in my head, and I've just grew to like him. Obviously, he's a legend from where I'm from, innit? So,
Did you follow up with any other sort of like modern style artists within that bashment area as well? Like, so you got Bob Marley. Was there any other bashment artists you were listening to as well, or like reggae, or was it mainly him that you got centered on?
He was most probably the main one because he had the most like influence on a lot of people. He was like a leader as well, but also I grew up as well, and obviously Vice Cartel and that as well.
Oh,
kind
nice.
The new kind of modern bashment artists like Vice Cartel, Beanie Man, obviously.
Yep.
Who else? Popcorn.
Nice.
So
you got an eclectic sound. So what with Drake and Stormzy? Because I know Stormzy is like a big deal, and also Drake is as well. So what gravitated you to those guys?
With Stormzy, he's from South. Yeah, he's from South as well. But obviously where he's from is like, it's not really the best place. So for him to get where he is now, he's literally inspired a lot of people, obviously, to show them like, if you work hard and that, you can get to where he is now. Because now he's obviously not living where he was living before. He's just in obviously a nice place and that. So good things come to like
those who wait.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it does show. And then obviously Drake, he's got a big influence. Like, everyone bangs Drake out. Like, tell me a song Drake.
Yeah, that is not done, that no one's grinded or whined or anything to, basically. Yeah.
Every song Drake's created has been a banger. So Drake's just always been there, man.
Okay.
He's like one of my best artists.
Now, speaking from influences, now up to this point, Lyca being your biggest hit.
Yeah.
5 million views to date on YouTube, or is it more?
Yeah, like 5.5.
5.5?
Yeah.
All right. Lots of radio coverage and a chart hit.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you're not a stranger to music because you have done music before.
Yeah.
I was listening to a lot of your tracks like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Murder Is a Lie, and Money as well. What I get from your tracks beforehand is that you got that raw energy that you bring to it. Now with Lyca, it's very bouncy and very like uplifting, but you still have that raw energy that you bring to it.
Yeah.
Were you conscious of the fact that you wanted to bring out a track that everyone can listen to, or was it something that you thought, nah, it's another track I'm still doing? And were you consciously thinking you were going to generate those hits as well?
I wasn't really thinking about the hits and that. Like I say to my friends, I didn't really think when I wrote the song, I didn't think it was going to be that big. But when I did write the song, I tried to make it as commercial. So I tried to obviously make it apply to where I'm from, like kind of people like the hood, like road people, and then the working class people as well, like people that obviously work in the city, like you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, yeah. So it's
I
not
tried
just
to
like
make
one.
not
set of
one.
people, it's pretty much a lot of people.
A lot of people in
Yeah.
it. So I tried to make it as commercial as I can. Obviously, it kind of worked.
And it has worked.
Yeah,
you know, you
yeah.
got over 5.5 million people that have watched that, and loads of people streaming it on Spotify as well.
Of course, yeah.
So off the back of Lyca, was it off the back of Lyca or beforehand that you got signed to Virgin?
Back of Lyca, yeah.
Off the back of that.
Yeah.
So is it a single deal that you got?
Yeah, single deal, yeah.
Okay, so is it just Lyca and another tune, or have you got
it's like Lyca, another tune, and then obviously maybe an option of a album deal. So
okay. And also you got like a plaque.
I got a plaque.
GRM office.
GRM, yeah.
So like already all the success coming to your door, you must be thinking, wow.
Yeah,
it's all
happening
coming
so fast.
in like quick, fast, like raw. Like,
yeah.
How do you feel of like gaining that recognition so far, even though it's early for you stage in the game?
Yeah, man. No, it's good. It makes me feel obviously happy about myself. It's keeping me busy. It's keeping me in a positive place. So it is a good thing. I'm enjoying it.
Okay. So I mean, being signed with Virgin and you got a couple of single deals from that, is it a thing where now that you've done Lyca, that you are gonna continue with that sort of formula based on the signing, or is it a thing that you're gonna do music regardless and you know just have them support you in decisions you make of what music you're gonna bring out?
Yeah, man. I'm still gonna just keep it the same, innit? Like me, I've got a lot of songs to bring out, so I'm just gonna keep it as I would before, but obviously they're just there to help me and guide me in it. So, yeah.
So there's no forcing it and saying like, oh yeah, because you know back in the day with record labels, they would like have a push on this is the formula we want. Yeah. But it seems in this case like they're just supporting you with decisions. That
they're supporting me obviously, because obviously Lyca's the thing that made them interested in me. So I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing and keep pushing and pushing on.
Now I hear that you got a Lyca remix in the works. Can you give us an exclusive of who's on it, or you can give us a clue of who's on it?
I can't. I don't think I can say yet.
Oh come on, man! I know it's always a celebrity thing all the time.
Yeah,
man.
No, it's not been like patterned 100%.
Yeah,
but like, I can't really say the names, but they are big artists. Like when I told my friends, they like kept repeating it to me, like, "Are you sure he's on it? Like, are you sure he's on it?" But no, they're a big artist.
Oh, at least it's he. Okay, so
it's he. There's he and there's a group on it. That's the only clues I could give in the UK scene. But they're very good artists, like well known as well.
All right, so watch out for the remix. You did a track called Money, which I noticed that it was the Ramz beat, which we hear now.
Yeah.
You did it in the video was out last year in April.
Yeah.
And then a couple of months down the line, Ramz did his take on it, which is now one of the big successes. A chart hit and everything else. Was it a thing you were conscious of? Oh shit, I should have capitalized on it when you done it at the time, or are you happy for the way it's gone about with Ramz having his take on the beat?
I was obviously a bit angry because my friends told me to buy it, but as I say to my friends, like everything happens for a reason. So obviously this was the plan, and what was I gonna say? That was the plan. So no, I wasn't really angry. I was just saying, I was just thinking like, why didn't I buy the beat and that? But obviously Ramz done his thing. Obviously he ripped it, and obviously I can't stop there, innit? Just my artist, innit? So I just have to
keep it going. So did you feel at one point where he's like, shit, what happened there? Like, shit.
Yeah, no, but also with that as well, like last year, like as I say to a lot of people, when I was doing music, it weren't a thing where I was trying to take it serious. I was just putting it out there to see what kind of response I
you would get.
Like from my area, like obviously people were saying, yeah, you're good, keep going. But I was just a thing where I was saying, this is just for long.
Yeah.
And then this year I just said, let me actually try. So I released that Murder tune. And then obviously I released Lyca, so it happened all fast this year, innit? So
Yeah. So when you got to Murder and Lyca, was it a thing where you then thought, okay, right, now I've got to really start taking this seriously because now people are paying attention?
Yeah. When it got to Murder and Lyca, then I clocked, I have to start taking it proper serious. Like living in the studio, going to meetings, interviews, social media, posting things. That's when I clocked, it's getting serious and that.
So, I mean, based on the fact that, we just talked about Ramz, could we see like a Ramz collab?
I wouldn't I wouldn't count that out. I think Ramz is a good artist. I've spoke to him a couple of times. We spoke like, on social media and that. He's got obviously mutual friends that I know as well. So he's good in the camp now. He's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a potential for it being there.
Yeah, I wouldn't rule it out.
So yeah, stamped. It's going to happen at some point. So watch out for a Ramz and Swarmz collab. Now we've asked a few artists before in the past. With artists like Notes, 2-3, with Ramz. Now it's been a thing where like there's like a chart hit. With this generation now, we've got loads of like chart hits that make it. But there's always this thing of can it be followed up? Now, not saying that you can't because you've already done music before, so it's not a thing that you're not a stranger to this. But obviously, based on the back of Lyca, is it a thing where you feel pressure into making sure that the next single does better than what this is? Or is it a thing that you're just thinking, you know what? I'm still going on this journey. I'm still going to do music, regardless of my thoughts of whether I'm going to make chart hits or not. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't really the pressure thing. I know how to deal with it, so I don't really see as pressure. Like I think I'm naturally good at music, so I don't think it's pressure. It's something that I'm good at, so I'm just gonna give what I give. So Lyca, like me personally, with Lyca, it's just like I love it and it's a good track and that. But me, I don't think it's the best track I can make. It was just a track that obviously people was feeling, but I can make like another one of them. Like
okay. All right. Now, what I wanted to ask is like, you've done Lyca. Now, what made you think of choosing Lyca as like a service provider? Why not Gift Gaff? Or one of those other providers like that are kind of up in the coming. What was the meaning behind Lyca that you wanted to choose it?
Yeah, like a couple of me and my boys and that we obviously use Lycas, and then it's a thing with
that's the in between, as a sort of messaging sort of vibes.
Yeah, but obviously like our culture as well, where we're from. Like my friends are from African background. I'm from a Caribbean background. Like our family, they use Lyca as well to obviously communicate to our other family that live in other countries and that. So it's a thing where we just use. So it was just and because it's such a big thing, everyone knows about. It will relate to a lot of people. Like when you say Lyca to someone, everyone will know what a Lyca is.
So go down to newsagent, you pick up your Lyca SIM card. You get your minutes on there, and then Bob's your uncle, do your thing, call internationally.
Yeah, of course. So obviously, it was just a smart thing to do.
Okay. So going forward, with the sort of energy that you bring, like that raw energy. Obviously, you got Lyca. Obviously now you got a couple of single deals and potential album that you were talking about as well.
Yeah.
So what's the move going forward next? Like, what's next for you?
So obviously, I dropped Lyca. I'm gonna drop the remix. Then I'm gonna drop another single. And then after that, I'm going to start working on an EP, an album. And then after that, when that gets done and dusted, I'm going to we're going to sort out like a headline show in London most probably, and then see what happens from there.
Speaking of headline shows, you went to Heady One's headline show recently. I heard it popped off mad.
Yeah, it was off.
Like, what was the vibe like being on stage?
It was good.
In a big crowd environment like that.
It was obviously like my first actual like kind of big show, so it was actually good. Like, it was a good experience. I saw a lot of people that I knew. Some people saying my name. Obviously, I saw like a lot of people who I didn't know.
Was there any mosh pits going on?
No. Yeah, actually, there was.
So like just general madness.
What there was as well, when I was started to performing, like not everyone was actually in yet. Some people were still queuing outside.
Okay.
But obviously, I performed. Obviously, thank them lot for letting me perform. But I had to go somewhere else because I had like a meeting straight after, so I had to go. But then when I saw snaps and that, because my friends went, it looked crazy. Yeah. Like people were jumping on each other, lights.
Yeah.
So it was good.
So is that the sort of thing, now that you're taking that experience of what it's like there, when it comes to your own headline show, is that the vibe you're going to bring to make sure everyone jumps mad on it? Yeah.
We like that kind of jumpy thing, so me and my friends were going to obviously hype it up and that, make it good. So no, man.
Make it bouncy. So what's happening for you for the rest of the year? Obviously we've got festival season around the corner. Is there any live shows or festivals or any sort of vibes that we expect from you for the coming months?
A lot of festivals coming up. Obviously, my booking agent's gonna obviously shout me and that to tell me what festivals I'm performing at. But I got a couple obviously shows, uni shows and that there and there. And I got I'm performing this month. Strawberry and Creams. Cambridge,
okay. I'll be there as well.
Yeah,
I'll be there as well.
Obviously, I'm coming out in it, so obviously I'm not on a poster yet, but I'm coming out at that show. Out?
Yeah. So we'll see you in a different environment, like after you had
that one
your
there.
Performance, get a couple of drinks in.
I heard that one. I heard that one gets packed out.
Bro, like we've been there the past 2 years, and literally every single time, like it just goes nuts. Like for an independent festival, it goes nuts.
Yeah, I'll be there for that one, man.
Yeah,
I'll be shelling that one down.
So Swarmz, it's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you.
If you can tell our audience where they can catch you on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, all of that stuff, man.
You can catch me on Instagram at Swarmz_. That's SWARMZ_. And on Twitter, it's the same. It's Swarmz, but 2 underscores.
Okay. Well, what was it with the 2 underscores? What was it already taken?
Yeah, man. Some next account try to take it, innit? So I had to just improvise on it.
Let's hope that we can get the underscores in. Billz from Media Spotlight UK with Mr. Lyca himself. Catch him at festivals. Catch him at the next sort of live shows popping off. And I'm out.